Okay, so we are on to part 2. So this is where we left off. We did everything. So now we're working on these upper cabinets. In these upper cabinets here, I have everything. Here, maybe I'll pan back for a second. So this is this cabinet we're looking at here. So this is everything stamps. I have it divided up by kind of vintage. These are ones that I'm switching over to the new organization that I'm trying to do. So I have them all like that. Eventually everything's going to be like that. These are ones that I'm working to change over to this system. These ones are background stamps, and I'm not going to pull them out. These ones are alpha and sentiments. So for example, that's an alpha or sentiment. I'm not going to pull them all out, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. See, like, it has like thank you. And these ones are what I call image stamps. So it's got like more images than it has anything else. It's not really a sentiment stamp. So that's that shelf. And then up here I have beads, I have embroidery floss, I have glue sticks and popsicle sticks. I use those for mixing stuff up. Paint brushes and foam brushes and things back there. Some clean water and some dirty water. These are, my daughter gave me this. She was into artistry stuff. And this is pastels and oil paints and acrylic paints and a whole bunch of fun stuff. So I think I'm going to try working on that. And then I've got some paint up in here. This is empty, yay! So I've got room to grow. And these are my Stampscape stamps, and I will maybe show you guys that in a future episode. And this is some stuff that I think I might give away. And then we get over into this little area over here, which I consider kind of my display work area. Like, there's some cabinets in here. So I've got some Tim Holtz tags. I've got my little Canada Day hoodie. And I have a canvas I made back there. And there's that Go See Do album I've made. I have an Ot light over here. And then I have an album back here. And then I'll show you the display stuff first. So I have my Vegas album. I have my December Daily album, and then I have my Disney album. Those are all there, and those are the only 3 that I've made mini albums for that actually have pictures in. I don't know, that's probably really sad, right? But I have those. And then up there I have a little card banner I helped my friend make, and she gave it back to me because they were finished using it. And then I have another like picture canvas I made. Some happy birthday balloons I got from the hospital when I was in the hospital for my birthday. My 2 little teacups, and then a little cork bottle that Sandra had sent me in Iraq. So I've got that up there. I've got some muslin bags from Studio Calco, and when I'm usually sending stuff away, I'll put that in there. I've got some rags and paper towel, my distress markers, some plain tags, manila tags. These are my internet books. So I have a book for YouTube. I have a book for sketches. I have a book for my Saturday Stash Dive. And then this is a book for Sandra's and my idea. That book's going to be worth $1 million one day, I'm telling you. These are my current card kits that I'm working on. So these are the Simon Says stamp card kits. I like to keep them separate just because I like to try and see how many cards I can make out of them. So I only have the 2 for right now. And then in here I have some other usable items. I have my stamp foam thingy. I don't know what you call it. A cutting mat, a little one, and then I have kind of a bigger ruler, and then I have this scoring board, and then I also have my other paper trimmer up here because this one does up to 5.5. It has the increments up to 5.5, and this one here I have a hard time figuring the difference between 5.5 and between 6 inch. So I know it sucks I have 2, but it's the way it is. This is where I record my stuff. So my little camera lens sits in here and it points down here, and then I work here. I have some ink blending tools and some eyedroppers, so that's where those are. Buttons, I just threw them all in here because I think it's fun to just dive through and see what you can do with them. An empty drawer, yay. And then this one is alcohol inks, and there is some glitter glue in there and some enamel accents, but for the most part it's alcohol inks. This here is distress stain and glitter glue, so I mean that's pretty self-explanatory. It's distress stain and it's the bigger bottles of glitter glue. Re-inkers, I don't care whose brand it is, I have all my re-inkers in there. Clear embossing powder, and that's my homemade modeling paste. And then in this one here, it's bling and enamel dots. So you can see I've got enamel dots in here. I've got pearls. It doesn't matter whose it is. It's just enamel dots, anything that's, you know, similar to that. I was trying to find some new stuff, but I think my new stuff I put down towards the bottom so that I could use my old stuff up. Embossing powder, self-explanatory, anything embossing powder. This is glitter. And then this is Perfect Pearls and Paste. In this one here, I have Windex for no particular reason at all. This is just kind of extra stuff for layering. So I've got doilies and book paper and other stuff in here, and Grinch board and stamping paper. So it's nothing particularly fun. It's just that stuff. And then in here, I've got watercolor paper. And these are some of these Heidi Swap file folders, which I really want to do something with. I just don't know what. So I have to come up with an idea for that. And this is another one of those stamp pads. And the only reason why I have it in here is because there's this cardboard piece to keep it nice and straight. And then these are 12 by 12 alphas and sticker sheets. So I've got those there. And then I've got 12 by 12 chipboard here because it doesn't fit in that drawer. And then these are just other manufacturers of paper, so that's what I have there. And then up top I have my Dynamo label maker. That's empty, and these are 6 by 6 and 8 by 8 paper pads. And then over here, this is my Project Life section, so I have everything to do with Project Life in its own section. These stamps don't really have a rhyme or reason to it. I just have them up here because that way I can pull them down. I just kind of keep my stamps on a rotation, but I mostly use a lot of stamps for Project Life, so that's kind of why they are there. But anything Project Life related is in this area. So I use my core kit to hold a lot of my cards in, and then these are my kind of Studio Calico kits. And I don't just leave them as that. Like for example, my older one, I have all of my Studio Calico cards in it regardless of what month it was. I have them all in there. And I think one I have my simple stories in because it takes up a lot of room. So that's my reasoning. Oops, I dropped a button. So that's that. And then back here, just take this down. I have some books and stuff that I use all the time. Well, I wouldn't say all the time, but a lot, and I just can't part with. I've got some cards from some card magazines from Northridge Publishing, some Ultimate Phrase, like these are like sayings for cards and Perfect Word, and I use these for titles sometimes if I get stuck. And then the Tim Holtz, I don't know, these are like his volume 1 and volume 2 of his idea books, and then this is an old sketchbook. In these binders, I have classes and tutorials and stuff like that that are either mine or classes that I've took. Like these are Kathy Orta files, so like it's to make the secretary and mini albums and stuff. And these are Shamel Lane classes, and then these are just a whole bunch of other classes like Studio Calico. And then these are some Simon Says stamp card inspiration sheets that I printed out. These two are empty. This is Tim Holtz and Sizzix dies and embossing folders, spellbinder dies, and my Big Shot. And that's it. That is everything. So this room took me, let me think. I probably worked on it for 12 hours, if not more. So in the Will Craft for supplies, scrapbooking for the Will Craft for Supplies Facebook group, we have where you can pay yourself for certain items. And because it took me about 12 hours to clean my room, it was $10 an hour. So I have $120 in my piggy bank because I went through my room like crazy. So your challenge for this week is to either redo your whole scrapbooking room like I did, or even if you just do parts of it, I think that definitely does make a difference. And I really like how I cleaned it off, and I have so much more counter space. The whole counter space is so much more usable now, and I'm loving it. So thanks everybody for watching. We hope you join us either on our Will Craft for Supplies Facebook group, or you can leave a video response to what you did in your room this week. So thanks for watching. Bye.